See, in this world, there's two kinds of people, my friend. Those with loaded guns, and those who dig. You dig.
What is going on, Grizz Gang? This is Memphis X with iTalkHoops. Well, last night, the good guys returned to the win column after a terrible showing versus the Miami Heat. I will talk about the Grizzlies' 106-97 win over the Nuggets after this. Grizz Gang, make sure you subscribe to this channel, hit the bell for notifications, and like this video. And share this video with other Grizz fans. That's the best way you can do to help this channel grow and to support your brother Memphis X in growing this channel and getting some more Grizz fan perspective out there in the internet, on the internet, with the internet, however you want to say it. Peace. Now, hopefully you got to see and enjoy last night's win over the Nuggets. The Memphis Grizzlies started a 2-game homestand against them and jumped off to a great start. Jaren Jackson came out in the first 6 minutes of the first quarter and hit 3 threes. And, man, I guess everybody was going crazy. All the Grizzly fans were like, see, look at him. There's Jaren. Ja also came out in, point guard mode. Ja was finding people for wide open shots, layups, and everything. Ja had 6 or 7 assists in the first quarter, and I think the Grizzlies blew at least 4 or 5 of his assists also in that first quarter. Ja was just dissecting the Nuggets defense early. Tyus came out and had one of his best games ever as a Grizzly. He came out and he scored 17 points off the bench on 6 for 9 shooting from the field, 5 of 7 from three-point line. He also had 8 rebounds, 4 assists. He did have his first turnover of the season. He also had 2 steals. It was just a pretty masterful performance from Tyus Jones last night. Xavier Tillman also had a good game off the bench. He was 5 of 7 from the field, 2 of 3 from the free throw line. Ended up with 12 points, 5 rebounds in just 17 minutes. Ja Morant was his usual brilliant self. As I told you, 26 points, 7 rebounds, 8 assists, 12 of 22 from the field, 1 of 3 from three-point line, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. He could have had 15 assists last night easily. He could have had 15 assists last night. It's not like he was dominating the game or even dominating the ball. He played so many minutes with Tyus, he wasn't even on the ball that much. And to me, that is one of the most remarkable things about Ja Morant's game in this day and age where you have guys dominating the ball and all these heliocentric offenses. Ja doesn't really dominate the ball like that. He likes to play off the ball. He'll get the ball. He likes to let everybody else bring the ball up the court. And he does things when it's supposed to be done, when he thinks things needs to be done. When he distributes the ball when he thinks the team needs to get the ball and move it around. And when the team is struggling, he decides to score and become a scorer. And he's getting real good at learning when to do which one and how to do either one. So, yeah. Now, other than those 3, Kyle Anderson was pretty solid off the bench. He ended up with 9 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists. He was just 4 of 10 from the field, 1 of 4 from three-point line, but he had a pretty solid game. Desmond Bane was solid. He didn't shoot well from 3, 1 of 5. 6 rebounds, 2 assists. Melton also shot 1 of 5. He was 3 for 11 overall, 7 rebounds though, 1 assist. So the team kind of like gang rebounded. Together, as you see that the perimeter guys had a lot of rebounds. Now for the bad. I told you about Jaren shooting. That was good. He was 4 of 7 from the field, 3 of 4 from three-point line, but he only played 18 minutes. And when Jaren only plays 18 minutes, we know why. Foul trouble. 5 fouls in 18 minutes. He had 2 fouls in the first half. Jenkins sat him down for like the last 2 or 3 minutes of the first half to keep him out of foul trouble. He came in the third quarter, Picked up 2 real quick fouls in the first 3 minutes, I think. Ended up with 4 fouls. And what was so funny, between the third quarter and the fourth quarter, I had went, I got off in front of my stream. I went to the bathroom. I came back. It was about a minute into the fourth quarter. Jaren already had his 5th foul. I never even saw it. Yeah. That's how that night went for Jaren, and I don't remember if I saw him again that night. I don't think he played again after that. So yeah, Jaren had 11 points, 4 rebounds in 18 minutes. Kind of killed what was going to be a good game for him with his fouling. A couple of the calls were questionable, but a couple of calls were just Jaren fouling. So, and from what I've got off of other Grizz fans, that 5th foul was terrible. So, Jaren's got to improve. He's just got to improve. Also, Adams' defense. And I'm not sure, is Steven Adams from New Zealand or is he from Spain? Because his Matador defense is something that is terrible. And you got to really, and I implore you on defense, to take a couple of times during the game and not watch the ball, not watch what's going on with the ball, and watch what Steven Adams does on defense. And you will be appalled at how bad his defense is at times. I mean, to the point where guys just drive right past him. Guys drive to the goal, and he doesn't even attempt to protect the rim. He doesn't even attempt to get in front of him. He doesn't even attempt to make contact with them. He just looks at them, waves at them. I don't know what he's doing. It is just terrible. I mean, it is real, real bad. And on offense, some of the places he gets in people's way. When he's trying to set picks, I don't know what he's doing. Sometimes he's setting real good picks. Sometimes he's just running around in the paint, and he's getting in people's way, getting in people's driver's lane, getting in people's other people's trying to post up or get inside, and he's getting right beside him, bringing his defender to him, and he's not really always prepared to catch the ball when he's open. So I don't understand why he gets open, but he's not totally terrible. So he does a lot of good things also on the court. So I won't just totally murder him for that. But now we will get to the ugly part of what happened last night in Denver and what's been happening, I guess, since the season started. First, we'll start with Zaire's shooting. Zaire is shooting under 30%. He is shooting 27.5% from the field, 25.9% from three-point range. Now, he is 100% from the free throw line, but, he's playing 17 minutes, so it's not like he's getting spot minutes. He's playing 17 minutes and averaging 4 points per game in those 17 minutes. 1.6 rebounds. His defense is okay. It's pretty good for a rookie, I guess. Most of his defensive problems is due to his, sometimes getting in the wrong place at the wrong, on the defense, not getting out on shooters or something like that. But most of the time it has to do with his strength. So, that is an issue. But the shot, everybody keeps saying it's the pretty shot, but I would say he is putting up some of the prettiest bricks in the NBA right now. Just the shot is high and it's not going in. It's got a nice arc on it, but it's not going in. And this is a continuation from him in college, where I think he shot under 30% in college, also from three. So this is something that's probably going to need to get fixed. Hopefully they can fix it when he goes down to South Haven and with the hustle, because hopefully when Dylan gets back, they will kill some of his minutes, because even though he's not really actively hurting, he has a lot of games where he's has a positive plus minus. So I don't know. I guess it just depends. I don't know what Coach Jenkins is going to do about his minutes, or when Dillon gets back. The second part of that is John Conchar, or like I like to call him this year, John Cardio, because that's all he's doing out there, getting cardio. I have never seen a guy get so many minutes and do so little on the basketball court. I mean, even last season when John Conchar used to play, you could count on him for hustle plays, rebounding, defense, getting on the floor, getting steals, blocking a shot, doing something, finding a way to score. But for the last 3 or 4 games, he's just been out there running up and down the court, fouling people, getting lost on defense, just doing nothing. I don't understand what's going on. It looks like he's a totally different player than he has been for the first 2 years of his Grizz career. I mean, he's just not really hustling anymore like he used to. So I just can't understand why he is playing over Brandon Clark at all. I don't care what position you're playing him at. Brandon Clark can do it better. Even if you were playing him at point guard, I prefer to have Brandon Clark playing point guard over John Conchar right now. John Conchar is not really providing anything. And last but not least, the Ja Morant, Tyus Jones pairing on the court. Last night, it looked good because Tyus was shooting like Steph Curry. If Tyus shoots like Steph Curry the rest of the season, I'm sure any pairing with Tyus is going to look good because he's shooting like freaking Steph Curry. But he's not going to continue to shoot like Steph Curry. He's going to be Tyus Jones. And Tyus Jones and Ja Morant, when paired together, are terrible. It's a terrible pairing for the team. They're bad defensively, real bad. And it didn't show against Denver because Denver doesn't have any guards that can score. Denver has probably one of the worst backcourt rotations as far as scoring in the NBA. I mean, you got Will Barton, Monte Morris, Campazzo, who else do they have? Bones Highland, P.J. Dozier. None of those guys are scorers. The best scorer among them is probably the rookie, Highland. And he's not going to get that many minutes. I mean, Will Barton he's okay some nights, but he's not really a scorer. So, now, I guess that wouldn't really be alarming, but what was alarming was the post-game press conference where Coach Jenkins said he wants to explore the pairing even more. And Ja and Tyus are talking like they love the pairing. So it's going to be here to stay for a while until it starts getting killed, which won't be long until we start playing teams with good guards on there that can score. And then those guys will be getting killed. So hopefully by then, Dillon will be back. Hopefully we make some trades or something. I don't know what has to happen, but man, the Tyus, Ja Morant pairing is not good, and there's no reason for it when you have, especially when Dillon gets back, when you have 3 other shooting guards to rotate through. You should not be pairing them together in the backcourt. I prefer Zaire to be with either one of them than both of them. And also, no more of the 5 non-scorers on the court together. The Tyus, Conchar, Kyle Anderson, Zaire Williams, Xavier Tillman, Steven Adams, those guys at any combination of the 5 together, don't do it no more. Let's get away from it, please. Guys, this has been Memphis X with iTalkHoops. Please make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the bell for notifications so you'll know when I post a video. I hope you got to hear my theme song from my channel last night. I'm going to try to get a little incorporated into my videos a little better, but I got to kind of chop it up a little bit and see what it is. But just go check it out. I posted it yesterday. And make sure you share this video with other Grizz fans and like this video so we can do a little bit better in the YouTube algorithm. Thank you very much. See you next time. Peace.